Well, should the leader of Idaho's schools be required to have a background in education? Superintendent Sherry Ibarra thinks so. Morgan Wagner explains the bill that the new schools chief is proposing. She joins us live. She's here in the studio.
Under Idaho law, you must be at least 25 years old and have a bachelor's degree and have lived in the Gem State for at least 2 years, all before you can become elected as Idaho's Superintendent of Public Instruction. But being a teacher isn't required. State Superintendent Sherry Ibarra and her team are working on how this bill would be worded, but a couple of key requirements they are looking at are already being discussed, such as requiring those running for office to have an administrator's certificate, and for that person to be, quote, actively engaged in educational work in the state public schools or in its educational institutions. I asked Ibarra why she's looking into this, and she sent us a statement saying, "These criteria were in place in the past, and many educators feel it is important to have someone leading the state who has been in their shoes, understands the hard work they do, and has the education to not only understand their needs, but to also best support them." To see what legislators thought about this proposal, I contacted some of those on the Education Committee. The vice chairman isn't sure a background in education is always necessary.
To somehow say that you'd have a better candidate because they had better credentials, I don't necessarily accept. The innovation comes from outside of the traditionally educated or traditionally trained.
Before holding this position, former Superintendent Tom Luna had no school administration experience and held a bachelor's degree in liberal arts. This is just a first look into Ibarra's 2016 legislative goals. The new bill could make its way to the State House as soon as the new year.